How's it going, everybody? For today's beer review, we're going to be taking a look at Suede Imperial Porter, a collaboration brew between Stone, 10 Barrel, and Blue Jacket breweries. So this is Suede, technically by Stone Brewery, but this is one of their many collaboration brews, meaning they have, teamed up with other breweries to create one beer together, and this is their Suede Imperial Porter. It is between Stone, 10 Barrel, and Blue Jacket breweries. I've had stuff from 10 Barrel and Stone, of course. I haven't had anything from Blue Jacket before. And it says it is an ale brewed with calendula flowers, jasmine, and honey. All that seems kind of strange to put into a porter, but I guess we won't really know till we try it, of course. This is a 2013 brew. It comes in at 9.6% ABV, which is pretty high. I know it's an imperial, but it's pretty high for a porter. Let's read the description on the back here. It says, to our participation in at least half a dozen collaborations each year, one might perceive Stone as the craft beer equivalent of a bee flitting indiscriminately from one brewery to the next, all the while drawing precious nectar, the expertise and creativity of those institutions' brewmasters. Another buzzy operation that gets the same rap is Blue Jacket, a new Washington, D.C. based operation headed by industry veteran and constant collaborator Megan O'Leary Parisi. But make no mistake, Stone and Blue Jacket are intensely selective about the contemporaries we invite into our brew houses. We look for the same high level of passion and daringness to flip a beer style on its head that we employ on a daily basis. So when Parisi and Stone brewmaster Mitch Steele decided to collaborate, it was essential that they tap a special individual to complete their triad of fermentation domination. And they found just that in Tonya Cornett, the brewmaster at Bend, Oregon's 10 Barrel Brewing Company. Together they decided on a sturdy yet velvety base of Imperial Porter and developed a plan to celebrate the bounty of the environs in which it was produced by harvesting avocado, honey, jasmine, and calendula flowers, some from our very own Stone farms, and infusing them into the beer to create something complex and uniquely Southern Californian. Consider it craft cross-pollination at its finest. And then we have comments from all three brewmasters. Tonya Cornett from 10 Barrel says, Suede evokes thoughts of richness, color, and most of all a soft, seductive texture, everything we wanted for this beer. Megan O'Leary Parisi, the brewmaster from Blue Jacket, says there's always something to learn from someone and vice versa. You can talk about brewing all the time, but it's not until brewers put their heads together that they really learn how the other thinks. And Mitch Steele from Stone says, I normally don't think of brewing Imperial Porters outside of the winter season, but the addition of local honey and jasmine will make this beer an all-season wonder. So, this sounds pretty exciting. I have it pretty cold right now. With porters, it kind of depends on the porter. A lot of times they're meant to be drank cold, but some of them are also meant to be drank warmer, like a stout is. This may need to be at a stout level since it's an imperial. So we'll see. I'm going to be drinking this out of my Duvel snifter glass today. So without further ado, let's get the cap off of here. I'm going to take this off carefully because I don't think I have one of these caps. Alright. Wow, I can actually smell that from here. Immediately taking the cap off. Straight out of the bottle, it pours a nice kind of dark rust brown color. I'm going to pour this down the center now and see if I can generate a head. Very aggressive pour, pretty low head potential, formed about a half finger of tan. Decently big bubbled head, it's probably not going to stick around for very long. Up into the light, it is actually pitch black in color. Smell, pretty interesting. It's got a huge amount of malt, lots of black coffee and black dark chocolate. I am kind of picking up on sort of like light flowery floral sort of notes. I don't know about honey in the smell or not. It may need to warm up some, but as it stands now, I'm not really picking up on much honey in this. And there's something else in there that I can't really put my finger on. Maybe it's the calendula flowers or the jasmine. It's hard to explain it. I can't explain that. I can't put that smell into words, really. I don't know. Let's give it a taste and see what Suede's all about. Interesting. There's a decent bite of carbonation up front. Lots of chocolate, malts, and coffee. You know, it's very good as a porter. It actually drinks like a quite strong stout, so that's impressive and all. I'm not really picking up on anything special, though. Whatever they may have done with calendula flowers and jasmine and avocado honey and all these things have gone out the window because it doesn't taste very special. It just tastes like a stout to me. The aroma would lead you to believe there's a little something extra in there. The taste, though, while very good, it's not those things. It just kind of drinks like a good, hearty stout. Lots of strong malt, bittersweet chocolate, black coffee. Sweet up front, bitter in the back. Lots of alcohol, very warming. So, as a Imperial Porter, it's excellent. I would give it like a 9 out of 10. But as this special, crazy, porter that they're claiming that it is, and it being a collaboration, just this big special thing, it's not really impressing me at all. It just tastes like a really good porter. So, as far as the rating goes, if we're rating it on being a porter, I would give it like a 9 out of 10. If we're rating this on some crazy special beer, 4, 5 out of 10, because it's really not that special. My suggestion to you is, if you like stouts, or if you like really strong porters, give this one a try. If not for any other reason, just because it's a rare beer, it's probably only going to be brewed one time, I would imagine. Does it age well? Absolutely. Like I said, this thing was brewed in 2013. We're pretty close to 2015 now, so this is with 2 years age on it. Now, that could be another factor. Perhaps some of those flavors fade, and it needs to be drank fresh to, get those flavors of the flower and the jasmine and the honey and all those things. So that could be my bad on that, but I am drinking this with some age on it, about 2 years worth. But that is my review of Stone, Tin Barrel, and Blue Jackets collaboration Suede Imperial Porter. Hope you guys enjoyed this beer review as always, and stay tuned for the next one.